You're listening to Keith Woodhouse. My guest in the studio this evening is Rob Foster. I'd like to say good evening, Rob.
Good evening, Keith.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Which I knew anyway, because we've been standing here talking for the past hour and a half, but it just sort of like adds to the ambience, doesn't it? And when you walked in, I said, we've met before, haven't we? And we've worked out where it is at Guildfest at some stage. And last year you actually performed at Guildfest.
Yeah, last year I played on the acoustic stage to about 100 people or so, and it was a fantastic experience for me.
Yeah, it's a great stage, that is. I do like the acoustic stage. Not a lot of room round there, unfortunately.
Not a great deal.
And I will let you into a little secret. Whenever it was designed, you couldn't get in and out to clear the facilities. So they were actually blocked off on health grounds. So it was just something that wasn't thought of. But still, never mind. We won't go into that. I was able to grab a sandwich and a cup of tea around there, so I was okay. But, yeah... You used to be in a band. Of course, as soon as I saw your name, I recognised that name straight away. And you used to be in a band called Womb, didn't you?
I was the singer with local pop band Womb. We had a varying degree of success locally in the mid-90s, I shall say.
Yeah, so talk about the mid-90s now. We're talking about 20 years ago.
We're talking 20 years ago.
Some people weren't even born then. Well, lots of people weren't even born then, I suppose. You know, it just trips off the tongue, doesn't it? You know, the mid-90s. But when you think about it, that's 17 years ago.
That's a ridiculous amount of time.
It is.
You know,
especially for a 16-year-old.
Especially for a 16-year-old. I think both my kids, Callum and Bethany, not even born then.
No. And here we are, all that time on, and you're still making music. That's the great thing about it, isn't it?
Still making music. I feel a bit like a vicar. I feel like it's a bit of a calling for me.
A bit. Well, I was going to say, perhaps you have all that time in your hand now you've retired. But you still have a day job to do as well.
I do still have a day job, which keeps me chugging along, which is great fun. I do a bit of printing here and there for Digital Factory in Knapp Hill.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah.
Oh, sorry. Was that a plug?
Well, I didn't realise, did I? I was, let that one get under the radar. But
it's all right, I'm on extra for that.
Yeah, I bet you will be.
Yeah, so I do a bit of printing there, and most of the rest of my time is spent in my shed in my garden, which I affectionately call the doghouse, which I spend an awful lot of time in, recording original songs, playing cover versions, and just working out what I'm going to do musically. So
when you finished with Womb, did you join another band?
Yeah, I started another band called Yeah Man.
Oh, you was Yeah Man.
I was Yeah Man.
Right. I didn't know that. Yes, I've got some stuff by them as well, I think, somewhere. See, all these things come up, you know, and over the years I've been collecting local music, you know, and had it sent to me. Loads and loads of it, and it's funny that I can remember all these things out of we're literally now talking about tens of thousands of CDs that I've had over the years from record companies and different people, and yeah, I can still identify with certain bands. Certain ones stick out, you know, because you are from Woking, aren't you?
I'm from Woking, yes.
You're born and bred in Woking. And there is, I've always thought this, that there is a distinct Woking sound.
I think there's a distinct Woking sound. I don't know what it is, but the Woking accent has a little bit of London about it, I think.
It's there, and also I think the guitar playing as well. There seems to be just a certain twang in the guitars. Now, whether this is all psychological because of the Paul Weller influence over there, I don't know. But certainly I do feel, because we were talking... Well, about 10, 15 years ago about the Farnborough sound, you know, and there was this sound coming out of Farnborough with Mega City 4 and bands like that, and Rubin, you know, people like that, and the Farnborough sound was coming about. But I always think that for the past, perhaps even 30 years, you have had that sound, that Woking sound, and even young bands, sort of 16, 17, 18 years old, who send me demos through, do tend to have that sound.
Well, Keith, I'd be lying if I said I hadn't been influenced by Mr. Weller at one stage or another. You know, he's a fantastic icon for Woking, and always has been, and probably always will be.
So, when you were playing, it just suddenly made me think, Woking Sound, you know, when we were doing a sound check just now, I thought, definitely there is a Woking Sound. So let's hear a song from you, and then you'll be able to prove what I'm saying is not a lot, just a mumbo-jumbo and ramblings that I normally come out with. What's the first one you're going to do?
Okay, the first song I'm going to do is one of my newer songs, and it's called Messed It Up. I think I messed it up this time. I had to step across the line, but I can face you now. No, I can face you now. Now you've abandoned me. Love don't live here anymore. And it's plain to see, love don't live here anymore. Oh no. Oh no. So I'm paying for my thrill, and it's making me feel ill. So I can face you now. No, I can face you now. Now you've abandoned me. Love don't live here anymore. And it's plain to see, love don't live here anymore. Oh no. How did I ever end up in this dark place? I've wasted every chance to save a little face. A braver man would not have lied. I tell myself the truth, then I run away and I will hide. Away, away. I think I messed it up this time, and so I'm paying for my crime. So I can face you now. No, I can face you now. Now, 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 now. You've abandoned me. Love don't live here anymore. And it's plain to see, love don't live here anymore. Oh no, oh no. I think I messed it up this time. I think I messed it up this time. I think I messed it up this time. I think I messed it up this time.
That's the first track from my guest in the studio, Rob Foster, and I'm tempted to say it was a cover version of Love Don't Live Here Anymore. But what was the title of it?
The title of that was Messed It Up, and yeah, I did steal a couple of lines from somewhere on that one.
I've got great film of Jimmy Now.
All right.
From Auf Wiedersehen, Pet. singing that song, and it's amazing what quite a good singer he is, Jimmy Now.
He's got a great voice.
Yeah, he did some soul stuff and also country stuff with his Crocodile Shoes.
He did his Crocodile Shoes, yeah.
So yeah, it was the most unlikeliest singer you would.
Well, in fact, from what I remember about him, when he was doing his acting, he was actually more of a singer at the time. He's been playing for years, so hats off to him.
Yeah. Where is Jimmy Now?
Exactly. Where's he gone?
Where's he gone? Spender, that was about the last thing I remember seeing him in. And he made an appearance in Minder, but that was probably 30 years ago. So, where is Jimmy Now? Let's start a campaign. Where is Jimmy Now? And someone posted a picture of me on Facebook the other week, and I was in the studio here, and I was talking to the guitarist, but the way the picture's been taken, it looks as though I'm sitting there fast asleep, and the poor bloke's chatting away, and I'm sitting there asleep, which I obviously don't do. So if you have seen that picture on Facebook, it is rather slanderous, and it was taken at one of those jaunty angles, which made me look fast asleep.
I can assure you Keith's not fast asleep at the moment.
No,
I'm not talking to a tape machine.
once I start, I can't stop, can I? I'm like one of those Duracell bunnies. Right, let's have another song from you. What are you going to do now?
Okay, I've got a bit of an exclusive for you tonight, Keith. This song is my latest song, and it's so new that I haven't actually finished recording it as yet. I did a video the other night of me playing it on the acoustic guitar and put it on Facebook for my friends on Facebook, and I thought I might gauge a reaction to it.
Am I a friend of yours on Facebook?
I think you might well be.
Yeah, I didn't get it. Your proper friend, you mean?
I see what you mean, yeah. But I didn't get any negative reaction so far, so hopefully it'll be all right. This next song is called Parallela. She said, I've seen you everywhere, living life without a care. I've been out with my friends, I could never let you in. She's been fortified to stop her belt from tightening. You see, I understand life's not how it used to be. No. And so it seems I've had to make some recompense with this solemn vow. I couldn't let you down, 'cause I won't ever be around. What's the point of this fat and rounded nobliness? Don't you speak your mind, or you'll end up in solitary. Sail alone again on the sea. That temper frightens the hell out of me. Parallela is a victim of her fate, and I'm just an annoyance on a plate. Break it to me one more time. I feel the need to be much maligned. I refuse to let it go. I just think she needs to know that it's gone for good. your long distance colostomy, and you can drink your fill and throw it up in time for tea. Sing along with her again. Sing along with her again. Sing along with her again.
That's Rob Foster and Parallella. And its first public airing there. He's only sang it in his shed before that. So it's only us and Bill and Ben that's heard it, apart from his personal friends on Facebook who he gave a special airing to. All the other ones, like me, never got to hear it at all. So, yeah. So, Rob, have you got any gigs coming up, just quickly?
I have got a couple of gigs coming up. First one, in fact, only got booked this morning. In fact, I don't even know if it's been booked. I've just been asked to do it. And that is for the St John's Scout Fun Day, which I will be playing at. It doesn't get much better than this.
No,
you know?
it doesn't, does it? It is rock and roll, isn't it?
That's right, yeah. I'm in touch with Aldershot Council at the moment. Hopefully, I'm going to be doing some busking around Aldershot in the town centre.
Oh, I thought you meant they was complaining about your shed.
Well, you never know. They might do. Mind you, I'm quite a way away from Aldershot, so hopefully they shouldn't be able to hear me from there. And I've got another gig booked up, and this is quite a way away, but, you know, maybe if you're from Portsmouth, you might have heard of it. That's on the 28th of April at the Loft, which is above, I can't even read it here, but it's above the
Building
KMJ
underneath.
pub. It's above a pub anyway in Portsmouth, and it's called the Loft.
Yeah,
on the 28th
I must
of
admit,
April.
It's not a venue that I know, but I'm sure that we'll be able to find it on the internet.
That's
and probably see it on your website. What's your website?
My website is www.robfostermusic.co.uk. On there you can hear all my music, you can see all my videos, and you can hear about any events that I may be attending or playing at.
And if you become a friend, you might even get a video.
I might even send you a friend request tonight, Keith, you never know.
What's the last one you're going to do for us?
Last one I'm going to do tonight, just trying to remember what it is actually. This next song is called In Our Minds. Briefly, it was written about the 9/11 atrocity. You don't mean that much to me. I can't describe the way I feel. I see you staring through your window. I bet that's not all you see. You see your world hanging around your neck, and you see more than I. I'm sorry to disappoint you, so please don't waste my time. Yeah. This life, it feels like a disease, and you feel quite surreal. Then something smashes through your window, and you're down on your knees. You feel your world twisting around your brain, and you feel more than I. I'm sorry if none of told you that you will be just fine. The time has come for a decision. always said don't feel too good to me. I see you jump out of your window to find out what's down beneath. You feel your weight lifted from your back, and you feel more than I'm sorry that nobody told you that you were in our minds. I'm sorry that nobody told you that you were in our minds.
I'd like to say a very big thank you to Rob Foster for coming in and playing live. 3 great tracks there. If you want to see him, he's at the Garden Shed, Knapp Hill, and hopefully you're going to be busking where?
Hopefully I'm going to be busking around Aldershot Town Centre.
Right, so we look forward to seeing you then. Thanks very much, Rob.
Thanks a lot, Keith.
And we can catch you at your robfostermusic.co.uk.
www.robfostermusic.co.uk.